Welcome everyone to the 2025 U.S. National Indoor Racquetball Championships here in Bay Club, Pleasanton, California. Got Richard Eisman here with Kenny Stone.
Hi, Rich.
On the mic.
How you doing?
To bring the call to you today. The first semifinal match of the day, Jake Bredenbeck versus Thomas Carter. Match just kicked off here. Guys, remember we're playing rally scoring here. And the official ball of the USA Racquetball IRT and IRF is the Gearbox Sleek Black, and that's what we'll be playing this entire day with the qualifying rounds.
Pablo had to mop the floor before we started.
He's doing everything
Which
today.
is why we had a 5-minute late start. Pablo's going to go get us drinks in a minute.
We might need to get him a drink. So Jake got to the semifinals. He defeated Eric Garcia yesterday in 3. Thomas Carter defeated Charlie Pratt in 4. So that's how they got here to this semifinal round.
Skip. Yeah, I was here for the match with Eric Garcia. And, I mean, Eric is very good. It just, Jake was like one step better, one shot better.
And, that's impact based on his IRT experience that he's
Yes.
played this year. He's playing that high level, throughout the year, playing that ball throughout the year. So, yeah, it's tough to get the ball past Jake, too, and he'll tell you that. Yeah. Cole Sindry's our ref. We got 2 lines judges as well. Nice job.
Thomas just doesn't hit that hard enough to make that shot work. 5-1, game 1.
Quick start, very difficult to come back from rally scoring. When you get a gap like that, let's see if Thomas can get back in the box here.
Shot by Jake.
Yeah. A lot of pressure by Jake, just pounding the ball, keeping Thomas. Yep, just keeping the ball in place. So we'll take a quick timeout and be back when play resumes.
Us 5 years to invent this formula, fully absorbs into the rubber and disappears. The grip advantage on the court in terms of speed and acceleration, agility, footwork, and really confidence when you play, it all comes from your feet. The grip really makes a difference.
Welcome back, Richard Eisman, Kenny Stone on the call for this first semifinal match of the day. Kenny, give us those thoughts, what you're seeing.
We've talked, Pablo and I have talked a lot about the first game in a best of 5. It's a little bit of a feeling out game. We've seen a lot of weird first games, and then everybody settles in the second. It happens so fast, 5-1, and like you said, it's almost too much to come back from. I hate to say that the game's kind of gets away that quick.
It does.
But you're right. Jake's just got a little bit more IRT experience. Got to get that shot down.
Nice reverse pinch. He's bedding down in the middle of the court. Oh, he's owning center court, and when the ball's left up there, Jake can pretty much do what he wants with it, and he's in a groove right now at 7-1. That was a good crack serve. Yeah.
Great serve. Yeah, yesterday. Actually, I think I've called a couple of Jake's matches. He goes through so many different drive serves, so many different positions on the court, moves it around.
That's really good. So
One-
the opponent sees different angles, different variety of angles of the ball, and different placement in the box.
So yeah, he's gone Z, forehand drive, backhand drive.
That's what he wanted. That was
Yep.
a smart shot to take that out of the air. He just missed the front wall.
I don't want Thomas to get pulled into just a swinging hard kind of game. He's had a couple of forehands there where he's just got to aim low and hit the shot.
Yeah, you're not going to bang with Jake
No.
and win that.
No.
Yep.
Straight in.
Nice shot.
That'll
Yep.
work.
Kenny, this
Good
is your
serve.
this is your club. I found the courts to me playing a little slow.
Yep.
And with the black ball, which is meant to be that type of play.
You really could see in the doubles last night with Rocky and Daniel, Sebastian, and Bobby. So many long ceiling rallies. Better, much better. And it's not warm at all here today, so the courts aren't hot. Ball's not going to heat up. It's going to stay cool. It's not going to become a day where the ball's flying off the back wall. Equipment?
Yeah, we'll stay here. Thomas did a good job on that. Like he was telling him, just settle down. He kept his weight on his back foot and waited for the ball to come through, and then he just fluently stroked it to the front court and rolled it out.
He is not going to win that cross-court banging with Jake. Yep. He's got to just pick that backhand down the line, cross-court, hit it low. He'll be good.
Yeah. Both players are extremely quick and great court coverage and positioning. So it's who can execute the shot.
4-8. And, we've seen sometimes you may not come back and win a game like this, but Thomas is now going to be ready for the future games. He's going to find a serve he likes. He's got his shots settled in a little bit.
Another opportunity.
That's
good pass left.
Set up with a great serve.
Yep. Good answer by Thomas, being down 7-8-1. Got it back to 5-8. See if he can put a couple more together here. That's a screen serve. That's a good call by the ref.
Yep.
No, it's not his call. It's the ref's call. Jake is saying it's my call. It's not Jake's call. It's the ref's call.
Especially when Jake rolls it out.
Yeah. If he skips it, he's going to want to replay.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Oh.
I bet you was thinking he should have gone straight in on that one.
Yep.
Opportunity off the back. Good pass
Great
right.
shot.
That's a good job by Thomas now executing at a high level. When he gets his shot, it's just a one-shot kill and not keeping the ball in play.
And an example of 6-1 timeout after we already said it's a tough comeback to 11. He's had a great run since the timeout.
Yep.
6-8 now.
That's a tight pinch
Wow,
left
great shot.
corner. Thomas settling in and tight pinch left corner for a point. Yeah. You got to give Thomas props coming way back from 7-1, 8-1, and with rally scoring and holding Jake out of the box and racking up some points. Made it an exciting first game and a good job coming back.
Oh.
I wasn't expecting that
No.
off pace backhand pinch by him
Pablo
either.
swept the floor so sticky he couldn't dive. They're so good now. 9-7? Yep.
Following this match, we'll have a women's qualifier, Holly Scott versus Eric Mania. Opportunity. Oh, nice get. Another one. Oh.
Great shot.
What court coverage by both players, and Jake off the back wall had to track it down and get it to the right front corner.
I don't know if Thomas should have been a little bit more defensive with a couple of those.
We're at game point.
10-7.
Good serve.
Oh, that's really good.
Wow.
That's kind of a black ball bounce.
It
was high into the side wall.
And he didn't blast it, though. I think he
Yep.
took a little pace off, and it kind of died in the back. So good job by Jake. A lot of props to Thomas coming back in that
Great
game one.
comeback.
We'll take a quick break and be back when game 2 begins.
Hi, this is Alan Eccles. Welcome to Manufacturing Marvels. Today we're in Rockdale, Illinois, and home of the KWM Gutterman Corporation. For over 40 years, this family-owned and operated corporation has been producing the finest continuous gutter machines in the United States. Building the highest quality gutter machines is in the DNA of the Miner family. Owners Keith and Ken Miner oversee the company's daily operations. They are masterful in manufacturing KWM's Ironman gutter machines and are nationally recognized as experts in seamless roll-forming equipment. KWM's entire product line is manufactured in their 100,000 square foot state-of-the-art facility. KWM is conveniently located just 45 miles southwest of Chicago, making access to their facility and product delivery advantageous to customers and distributors alike. But the company's reach is really quite global. KWM gutter machines are sold in 5 continents, including North and South America, Europe, Africa, and Asia. Visit them at kwmgutterman.com. This is Alan Eccles for Manufacturing Marvels.
Welcome back, everyone. 2025 U.S. National Indoor Championships here on the mic. Richard Eisman, Kenny Stone, hometown senior, awesome racquetball player here at the Bay Club. Kenny's a handful to play if any of you ever played him.
When the tournaments become 30 minutes of play one day, I'm going to be ready again. My knee is good for about 30 minutes to an hour of play.
Well, you are always fun traveling around the country and being in the draw and playing.
I will do more in the future. I got to do a little bit more strengthening on my fake knee. I'll be 65 this year, so I'll be moving up a bracket.
You're 1 year ahead of me. So
Yep. So I got 1 year to not play you and Keith. That's one of my goals.
We love playing you, Kenny.
There's no bargains in 65s.
Yes. You're doing a great job on the mic this weekend too. So
Thank you.
Appreciate you coming out and doing that. So
It's
game
fun.
2. See if Thomas can stay close to time and keep Jake from getting off to a quick start, and that's the way to do it, getting a 1-point lead out of the back of the court there for Thomas Carter.
Yeah, I think he's settled in now. I think it's not going to be a 5-1 start.
That was a good point in the first game when you said just kind of filling it out and making sure you get your feet right and settling in, and he did a good job halfway through till the end. And that's a good
He held his
shot.
swing just long enough so that Jake couldn't stand on that one. He had to stay back in case he went cross court.
And I think Thomas had been going across court a majority of the first game
Yeah.
and went straight down the line, which is very effective and resulted in the point. And it's out
Skip
to
ball.
a 3-0 lead for Thomas Carter. A great start. You couldn't ask for anything better for him. Yeah, that was great.
Yeah.
Oh, it cracked out. It cracked out, and Thomas was on it with a backhand.
Got it on one bounce, but it went in the floor.
He was ready for that, too. He was going to go straight down the line. And
I still like his serve, though. Just driving it right down that line. There's a gap there, and he's going to catch some cracks with that drive serve. Short.
replay. I would like to see Thomas do a pinch because he had Jake coming around and he was behind him and he could have pinched left corner. I think if it was down, he was going to get a point there.
Yeah, I'm not sure about him stepping up on that serve. I don't know that that's the way to get through Jake.
Nonetheless, it's a replay at 1-3. Back wall.
Great
And
shot.
a pinch. I don't think people understand how hard that is to do with a black ball off the glass because it does not. It literally comes straight down.
Yeah, you watch a lot of IRT type matches when that ball's they're in a country with elevation and the ball just always comes off, and this one just rarely comes off. Oh,
Another opportunity here. That's a good shot. And yep.
if he could just keep it in the line, he's going to be okay. Even if it's a couple feet high, it's going to work here.
Uncharacteristic of Jake having the ball up. That was 3 consecutive shots that was coming off the back wall.
The forehand was a little tight to the wall. We'll give him a break on that one.
Jake's gonna have to get the ball down. He can't
5-1.
can't have it coming off the back there. I think we'll see him kind of clean it up a little bit. It's almost a story of the first game where Jake was out 5-1. So let's see if he can.
And has Thomas even had a second serve he's had to use yet? What's he going to do?
I think that's it. This is going to be the first lob. I
Oh,
think.
the high lob. He did one earlier, but he didn't do a Z.
Oh, that's a gift. That's a gift. Yes.
Yeah, there's some books that say don't pinch a pinch. So, but he went for the bottom board there. 2-5, Jake, game 2.
Oh, had him going the wrong way and just short. Nick lob. Yeah.
Thomas has got to hit that lower or just maybe give in and go ceiling.
Yeah.
That's a very tough one to beat Jake on, is a shoulder-high backhand shooting from there.
Which is in general, just trying to short hop a Nick lob is just very difficult to do, you know.
We are at timeout 3-5, game 2.
Good timeout, so we'll take a quick break and be back when game 2 resumes. Welcome back, everyone. 2025 U.S. Indoor Racquetball Championship. So
here's the schedule for next year. The indoor will be in February. February 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, Tempe, Arizona, Arizona State University. They used to have 8 courts stacked on top of 8 courts. They still got them all they use?
No, the upper level is gone. I think they're going to have just the bottom level that I understand. So
it's still a fun place to play a tournament.
100%.
It's a very lively campus there.
Yeah.
They've got intramurals going on at night during the day.
Yep.
There's fast food right there. Somebody said robots bring you food now there. I don't know.
They do. They're all over campus. So, and then you got the sidewall glass wall main court, and then the other 5 on the bottom floor, all back glass walls. So, yeah.
Short. This is 3-5, game 2. Jake up 1 game to none on Thomas Carter. This is the first semifinal. Following this is a women's semi, then men's, then women's again, I believe.
That is correct. And then we'll have some doubles. The doubles final at 5 local time here.
Thomas,
will be be the Bredenbeck brothers against Bobby Horn and Rocky Carson, who played a phenomenal match last night.
I was in the mosh pit for that. I was not broadcasting. I was up in the front row, and it was a blast in there. There was like beer cans everywhere, and Cole was reffing, and it was a great crowd, very respectful of Cole, didn't bother him. The people we were talking about racquetball and non-racquetball stuff, and it was great fun in there.
And if you wanted a clinic on ceiling balls with the
Yeah.
gearbox black sleek ball, just watch Sebastian and Rocky Carson do that.
And Daniel, actually all of them.
Yeah.
It was there were long ceiling rallies like this club has not seen before in racquetball. I thought Pablo could have gone to commercial a couple of times during the ceiling rallies.
Yeah. I mean, but they were perfect ceiling. They were all very patient and not forcing a ceiling ball a shot. Yeah, it was great. So we're at 5-5. Get back to this match, guys. Jake stemmed the tide on the Thomas Carter early lead, and now back in the box here at 5-5. See if we pinch here. No, he should go down the line.
Yeah, he should.
That's a good job. Yep.
Jake should have that. Yeah.
So when you see the player go in front of you, the thought process or the strategy is pass left, pass when they're in front, and pinch when you're in back.
Yes.
So that's what you want to do. And he saw Jake come around his right side and get into the service box area and pass left for a point. So good job, Thomas Carter.
6-5. It's a great serve.
Yeah, and he's going for a crack out. It didn't actually crack out, but it slowed the pace of the ball
I don't know if
down.
he's going for a crack. If you just send it down that line, you might get a crack. It might slide along the wall. Might get caught in the corner.
That's kind of what it slid along the wall there.
Yep.
Good job. Just short.
Oh, wow, that was close.
Just short.
Actually, I mean, my vision's not as good, but it looked like it could have crossed.
You going to appeal? I thought it was short.
Well,
Pablo-
Damien's right there in the orange shirt. He's Oh, okay. So
Oh, that's right. So what are you going to get? What's the benefit? You're going to, if you lose your appeal, but if it's if they disagree, then it's just back to first service, not an ace for a point.
Right.
Yeah. Which is smart by Thomas, understanding what the appeal is going to bring him.
And gave him a little 30 seconds to take a breath now.
That's a tight pinch.
Yeah, and I like that serve, too, because Jake is going to be hyper-aggressive. And that's, again, like you said, it's a hard ball to roll.
Yeah. And then you're going to go down the line to Thomas's forehand. He's sitting on that. No, that was good. No, that was a good serve.
Don't appeal that.
That was a good serve. He's going to lose this.
Yep.
Yep, so they both agreed with him. So it's appeal used.
I wouldn't even try to serve over there. He's had so much success on the left. Just stay with it.
I tell a lot of
He learned something from the previous point.
That's why as Kenny sometimes I tell players prove that you can do something with it.
Yes.
Like if you're successful with 2 or 3 serves, continue to do so until they do something different. If not, you're going to keep racking up points. Oh.
Just good enough. Is this 9-6 now? 9-6 Thomas. Pablo is predicting he doesn't know who's going to win this game. Drive serve left, Thomas.
Yeah, stay left.
Let's slide one on the wall.
That's good. That's a great job.
Good shot.
I like
Towel
it.
break.
I like Jake taking it out of the air in the front court. It just puts so much pressure on the retrieving player. That's a good job by doing that.
Thomas's serve couldn't quite get on the wall. It was like about at the 18-inch mark.
And then he was in scramble mode.
Yep.
Pretty much the rest of the rally.
Pablo might have to go down and mop some more. Maybe, I don't know. I think they played racquetball on these courts this morning at 7 o'clock. There's a regular Saturday group at this club that plays at 7. They brought in their dirty shoes. They marked up your court.
Oh, make it slippery.
Okay, so maybe some oil came off on them. Okay. Yep.
Yeah, so they think they had, Pablo's saying they think they had, the cleaning crew may have had some type of cleaning solution that was transferred to the floor, and the players are saying it was a little slippery. So that's some of the reason we had a little delay earlier. Pablo was down with a wet towel, like cleaning every corner of the court and making sure it was ready for play today.
7-9.
Short serve.
Z to the backhand.
Skip ball.
I didn't see that serve coming, and then Jake actually got a shot that he could have made.
Now we're at point, game 2, because that was a point.
That is 10-7
Yes.
with rally scoring,
That's
game
right.
point.
Kenny, he's not a lot
Back
along
up.
that left wall as much as you said. You know what I'm saying?
He's lost his touch over there.
He's got to get more of an angle.
Well,
Just a tad.
he may not serve again in this game. He's got a couple of shots here. He's got to kill one of the next two.
That's true.
To get the side out point and finish it. So he should just not think about the serve right now and just think, I'm going to get a shot. If I roll it, I'm done. Well, I mean, if Jay gets it to 10-10, he's going to serve. He could serve again. But you really got to think, finish, get the side out and get the point.
That's right. Side out, get a point.
And then this is something we've talked about a lot: is what kind of serve does Jake go with? Is this okay? Jake he didn't want Thomas in there. Crack time or pressure? What kind of serve do you go with when
Right here.
you can't miss?
Down the right side. Hit him with the ball. Oh, that's not avoidable.
Does
He has a pill and a penalty hinder here. Yep,
How many appeals do you get?
2.
2 per game to him. All right.
That's it for him.
I mean, I don't know.
It kind of jammed Thomas is the point I'm saying.
That would be my ruling on that too. Is because of the jam, it's not there.
That's the serve I would ask Jake to do. We're going to get a hinder there. Yep.
That would have been a better one to appeal than the previous one. He should have saved his appeal.
He's going to ask, do I have an appeal? Yep. Now, you do get a game-ending appeal, I believe. No game-ending appeal?
I think that went away.
Did it? Oh, wow.
Second serve. You know, there was contact on the dive, but did that affect the get that Thomas made is the question. There's clearly contact, but that doesn't make it automatically a hinder.
Right.
So, I mean, he's diving and, his legs are kind of bumping into him. Didn't hinder him getting back up again. I think Cole's call is right that that's a point. I mean, a point for the server, obviously.
Appeals. So, so Pablo's telling us about an incident that happened at Worlds. So we're playing RF rules here, right? So there is no game-ending appeal correction on that because of the IRF rules.
I mean, and then if you had a game-ending appeal with rally scoring, does that mean that either one of them
Get a point.
Yeah,
Right.
could appeal,
Right.
because it's either one of them will score a point. So Thomas would have been the one. Yeah. All right. So we're at 9-10, right?
Thomas really needs a side out to end this second game, or he may be in the box again, Kenny. We'll see. See if your
I'm wrong.
your prediction comes to fruition.
I'm
or
wrong
not.
often. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Amir is in the house. Yep. We played a little pickleball this morning. He overslept his pickleball. Amir has played Jake in the juniors before. Amir played Jake in the juniors once. Mm-hmm. It was like 47-0. It was yeah, he did. Yeah. The junior worlds were in Concord, California, maybe like 09 or something. Again, game point for Thomas at 9 serves 10. Serve behind him.
Good retrieve. Skip ball, and that's a game win for Thomas Carter off
Great
a
game.
Jake skip.
That's a great game.
Boy, Thomas stemmed the tide there and just hung on to the very end. So we are knotted up at 1-1 each, and we'll be back when Game 3 begins.
Took us 5 years to invent this formula. Fully absorbs into the rubber and disappears. The grip advantage on the court in terms of speed and acceleration, agility, footwork, and really confidence when you play. It all comes from your feet. The grip really makes a difference.
I played a lot of matches when I was playing the WRT with the gearbox ball. It's a different ball than the other ones. I think it's better for the game. It's durable. I think for fans it's going to be more enjoyable. The rallies are going to be a little longer, so it's going to be fun.
Welcome back, everyone, to 2025 USAR Indoor National Racquetball Championships here in Big Club, Pleasanton, California. Richard Eisman, Kenny Stone on the call here. Thank you for joining us today. We are in the first semifinal men's qualifying match with Jake BREDENBECK and Thomas Carter, knotted up at 1-1. Kenny, what do you say?
It's great stuff. We have racquetball all day today. We got 4, 5, 6, maybe 5 more in a row after this. 2 finals. Women's doubles, men's doubles. After you got 4 singles.
Yep.
And then 2 finals, yep. Women's doubles, men's doubles.
And the women's it's a round robin pool, right? And so the 2 remaining undefeated teams are playing for the title later on today. Yep. But following this match, we'll have Eric Mania and from Denver, Colorado, and Holly Scott from San Antonio, Texas. And the first.
She was standing behind us. She's vanished.
Yes, the first. But she lives in San Antonio. Yep. Yes, Washington State. Mm-hmm.
I remember her at the Junior Nationals in Des Moines. I was there, and she was winning.
Guys, share it out on your Facebook pages. Let's get some more viewers in here. This awesome first match of the day here. Thomas in.
1 game each.
And both players have had quick starts and
short.
Other ones have tried to battle back. So let's see if this is going to be a chart of game 3 from the beginning.
It's going to be Thomas's serve, I think, is it. That's where his points are coming up. Yep. I like it. Thomas, that's a good serve, and he got a shot, and it just went high and cross court. He's got to know. He's got to be confident that serve is going to give him an opportunity.
Yeah.
Not whale it with Jake. 1-0.
Nice get.
Stay back.
So
Yeah.
Jake kind of was blasting left and right and pass, kind of went away from the pinch and got a good setup there to finally do that left corner pinch.
He might be a little. He kind of got into the whaling game there too, just firing at it.
If you remember the rally before that, Thomas went up to cover that pinch and Jake went down right side pass, and so.
Easy. Very good.
Back wall? Nope. Oh, wow. A push forehand that cracked out on the left side.
It's fun to watch. I think Thomas has kind of lost his formula that was working in the second game already. He's making some great gets.
Which is banging with Jake.
Yeah, that's not that's not the answer for anyone here.
If he can get his base set and get his weight back, then he can pinch and that'll kind of keep Jake honest with his blasting left and right. I think that's where Thomas made some of his hay, was his tight pinches, and we've executed and got some points in game two.
But he had his feet set at those, and
Yeah.
he hadn't had his feet set in this game yet.
Yep.
There's Cliff Swain in the bleachers, low bleachers today, watching.
That's right.
Oh, he's Jake's coach?
He is. Yep.
Oh, I did not know that.
Mm-hmm.
Jake didn't call me to coach him, so I guess I
not-
left Cliff.
hey.
He really had no choice at that point but to go with Cliff because I wasn't available.
Did Cliff just get here?
I don't know.
I know.
I just looked.
Oh, see, that's. Yeah, left that too much
He
center
tried it.
court.
4-0. A side out and then a serving point, and this could go from 4-0 to 2-4 quickly. So it's not a done deal. Now Sudsy creeping in to watch.
Oh, just leaving the ball up too much.
I
Thomas knows he can't. He's like, I can't get the ball down.
mean, a couple of those shots, he might as well just hit it higher and almost try kind of a wide angle shot because he's not getting that low shot again. Is he going to go with a timeout early? No, maybe. 5-0 Jake. One game each and a best of 5 rally scoring. That's
like
a
a
great
great
pickup.
get.
Yeah.
And reverse pinch.
Who does that? Right through the 5-hole. Thomas there. He had the line open, but no. Let's make it look good.
Now what that does is now what Thomas is what? Do I cover
What
the
do I
passes?
do?
Do I cover the pinch? And that wasn't. You couldn't do anything with that. It was
Yeah.
a flat roll. But now you throw that extra element in, it kind of opens up the whole court.
That's not a good sign.
That's what Thomas needs. He's got to. When he gets an opportunity, he's got to put a pinch down.
Yeah.
He can't just bang and pass because Jake's too quick. He's long and he's getting the ball. Let's see if we find Thomas going to the pinch here. See if he can recognize that. When he gets his opportunity, he's got to do it.
I think he will if he gets that opportunity.
That's what I mean,
Jake's got him completely off balance right now. Okay, towel and then straight to timeout.
All right, so we'll take a quick timeout. We'll be back when Game 3 resumes.
right, guys, for the next 4 minutes, we're going to be doing drive serves to the right side. Good job, Bobby. This time, I want you to get lower and use your hips.
Welcome back. Play resuming game 3. Richard Eisman, Kenny Stone on the call. Jake out to a big game 3 lead.
Well, first game, Thomas used a timeout at 1-6 and made a great comeback. And this shot he's hitting right now is the one he's been unable to get his feet under in the game. He's just in retrieve mode right now.
Second serve for Jake. Different variations, different angles. Oh, hit him.
Wow. 2 more towels in.
I got to tell you, Kenny, Jake's just putting so much pressure on Thomas to be perfect on his shots. He's retrieving. He's shooting on the run, Jake is. And
Jake generates – I mean, Thomas kind of resets the shot, and it looks like, what can Jake do with it? You can see him load up that backhand and forehand so fast, and he just pounds the ball.
Thomas been in scramble mode. When he had his opportunity, he hit a front wall, side wall, came back into the middle of the court a couple times, and he just can't get one down right now. We're at a 7-0 lead for Jake. It's going to be a huge task for Thomas to come back from that. What he needs to focus on is try to get at least some of these shots he needs to execute, try to get comfortable with that as he goes into game 4.
Because I was going to say that because he's got more games after this one. He worked in game 1. He found his footing to win game 2, and he's going to have to find some footing here.
Just get a little bit of confidence in game 3 going into game 4. And, guys, the reason I was saying that in rally scoring, it's just so difficult to come back from a gap like this. At the level these guys are playing in from the backcourt, if they have a good pass or down the line kill, it's a point.
Yep.
So it's a hard task to come back from.
Seven zero.
That was so hard to yank that around the back of his back right waist, his hip, and yanked it left. That was a really good job by Jake there.
No, it is not. Oh, that skipped. Was it good?
That was good.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Oh, no, there was I mean, a 0 is very hard in a rally scoring game. I looked at the scoreboard. I thought there was maybe in the women's there was a 0 somewhere. I don't know. Zeros are bad luck. Well, I mean, straight in. Drive.
See that? See how loose that was?
Yeah.
It's just like, you know.
10-0. Yeah, zeros are bad luck because Thomas will do better next game, right?
One would think.
Yeah. He can unless he gets a technical foul and gets a minus points.
So everything's just high.
Yep.
And it's down.
All right.
There you
all
go.
right. It's a single game. It's all right.
So let's see if Thomas can regroup. We're at 2-1. Jake leading in this first semifinal round match. We'll be back when Game 4 begins.
Hi, this is Alan Eccles. Welcome to Manufacturing Marvels. Today we're in Rockdale, Illinois, and home of the KWM Gutterman Corporation. For over 40 years, this family-owned and operated corporation has been producing the finest continuous gutter machines in the United States. Building the highest quality gutter machines is in the DNA of the Miner family. Owners Keith and Ken Miner oversee the company's daily operations. They are masterful in manufacturing KWM's Ironman gutter machines and are nationally recognized as experts in seamless roll-forming equipment. KWM's entire product line is manufactured in their 100,000 square foot state-of-the-art facility. KWM is conveniently located just 45 miles southwest of Chicago, making access to their facility and product delivery advantageous to customers and distributors alike. But the company's reach is really quite global. KWM gutter machines are sold in 5 continents, including North and South America, Europe, Africa, and Asia. Visit them at kwmgutterman.com. This is Alan Eccles for Manufacturing Marvels.
Welcome back, everyone, to 2025 USAR Indoor National Championships, first semifinal of the match. Richard Eisman, Kenny Stone on the call here. Exciting first-round match. What a third game for Jake at 11-0. You just don't see that in rally scoring.
We're thinking from comments that maybe no one has seen it, perhaps.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a lot of rally scoring happening at weekend Saturday racquetball and anywhere USA. So
not at all. And even like you think about international play, RFs, World Games, Pan Ams, they're all playing the rally scoring, and
right.
Just doesn't come to mind that often when you see a 11-0 score.
So that means Thomas hasn't served in maybe 10 minutes?
Been a bit. Yeah.
Pablo is giving us something to count, which we're not going to count.
Nice get by Thomas.
Easy.
Skip ball.
All right, he got his feet under him, and that's the
like
pinch
that.
we talked about.
I like that he tried to do
Yep.
that as something different, and he's done that in this match earlier in game 1 and 2. It just didn't get it all the way to the front there.
1-0.
If he scores a point, he may throw his hands in the air.
That also means that Jake hasn't skipped a ball in 10 minutes.
That's true. Yep.
Pablo is counting the
He's
previous game points also.
Yeah. We're on a 13-0 run here.
13-0 run. Sounds like the Warriors season.
That is over. Straight in.
There
you go. Did he get it?
No. Jake called it.
Yeah. Yeah, they say it's unlucky 13. It was lucky for Thomas to get on the board there. So,
well, he didn't need this point last game at 10-0. It's better to get it now. 1-2. He's got to think about that serve that was successful in the second game.
Down the left side on the wall. Yeah. That's what he needs to do here. Kenny, I think he'll probably go back.
Don't be tricky. Don't be tricky.
Better.
That's it.
There you go. He called a foot fault. Oh, what a time for a foot fault. That was exactly what he wanted on the serve down the left side. And he had opportunity. The ball was coming off the back, and I pretty much guarantee he was going to pinch that. He's going to appeal a foot fault. I don't know why. It's just going to be a replay. It's just going to be a replay.
Does he keep his appeal if it's 2 thumbs down? Right.
They disagree.
So it will be first serve again. And he keeps his appeal, right?
But look what it took away. Look what it took away from him. He had a shot off the back wall because it was a great serve.
He is going to ace him right now to prove us wrong. Well,
Man,
5 yards.
that's just tough because the struggles that Thomas was dealing with. He had a golden opportunity to put another point on the board.
He's got a shot now. High lob. Jake short hops. He's got a shot with his backhand. Here it comes. Wrong. By me.
It's a good dig. I think it skipped.
It did skip. Don't. Okay. Well, Thomas has looked to a friend before he's appealing this time, which is better than just requesting the appeal.
Yes, I think it did skip.
I do too. 3-1, game 4. Jake up 2 games to 1.
He's going to appeal.
What? Who's helping him? I don't think that was that.
Okay, so one agreed, one disagreed. Cole stands.
Oh, okay.
Cole stands.
All right. It was a marginal skip, you're saying. So he's got one appeal left then.
Pinch it. No,
just as
either
good.
way.
Just as good.
He had what he wanted.
2-3.
Good execution here.
Beautiful.
Nice, Thomas.
Beautiful.
Good
I mean,
job.
this drive serve is definitely not coming off the back wall. I mean, he could raise up his target a couple inches and rather than being even close to short, put it right in that corner.
Wow.
That's tough.
That's a 39-footer.
I'm not sure I would have recommended that shot because if it doesn't roll, Jake just gobbles that up. 4-3, Thomas.
But now he's brought the ball down the last 3 or 4 rallies, and look what's happening here. So, yeah, he's kind of cleaned up his high passes. That's right. Yep.
Well, I think we established that in the first game. Passing Jake isn't the answer because if Jake gets it, it just is so hard. Oh. That'll work.
It's a good retrieve by Thomas there. Oh.
That's a tough try by Jake. I don't know. I wouldn't have thought he'd even try that. 4-4. Game 4.
Tough. Got a shot here.
That's going to bounce weird.
Good job by
Might
Thomas.
need some towel cleanup in there. Jake sponsored by Odyssey. Shop now at odysseyofficial.com for their spring cleaning sale now.
Thomas did cover that back corner. Like you
Yeah,
said, Kenny. It came out and went right down the left side.
I pictured that ball going this way and then just shooting along the sidewall and him diving forward just to get it.
But you can notice the last 5 minutes of the play by Thomas, the ball's got down. He's kind of figured it out again, got comfortable, and the ball's not been wrapping around and coming off the back as high as it's been the last part of game 3 into game 4.
11-0 is one game in Thomas's mind. He lost that game, it's over. It doesn't matter about the points. He has the points now.
Can't do anything about it.
Better he's got 5 now than 2 in this one, that last game, and 3 in this game. 5 now is better. It's just one game he missed.
Yep. And now he's back in his groove, keeping the ball down.
Here comes
Jake keeping the pressure on.
Five, 4. Here's your pinch.
Nice.
Oh, great line. Great shot. 6-4.
Couple balls left up in the rallies.
Yeah.
Jake's got to get those down. He's been executing those down first 3 games, kind of leaving him up a little bit.
Is he rushing it? Is Jake trying to get out of here now, you think? I don't know. He better bear down and finish this.
Now Thomas is getting his shot and putting him away. That last one, sidewall crack out on the side. And now at a 6-4 lead.
Second serve. High lob. Lob Z. That's a nice serve. Good shot.
Opportunity.
Yep.
And there you go.
Great shot.
Yeah.
Set up with a ceiling ball by Jake.
Yeah. Jake hasn't been using those corners as much. I'd like to see him do that a little bit more. He's really tight with those pinches, and that ball was down. So much needed point for Bredenbeck to get him back in the box at 5-6. That was a good ceiling ball by Jake, and
perfect.
Thomas had to bang it off the back wall.
Yeah.
He's got him a ceiling ball, but it came up short. Good job by Jake putting it away. Oh, missed opportunity.
That's just lucky. That cross court, it's got to be like a foot higher and get around Jake, or he's got to put it down line across court, but that angle's not it. Oh, we're getting a lot of towel work. The glass, okay.
Both players have switched shirts at the end of game 3, but they are still got a lot of sweat going on.
And now they put Cole in charge of it.
That's a good job for Cole Sindri.
He's young.
I think he should be mopping the floors too as well. I think so. Cole's done a good job this weekend, doing all the matches, pretty much a lot of the qualifying matches.
Yeah, especially last night in the doubles, because, like I said, it's near the end, and there's a few beers being thrown around, and he just shrugs it off, makes the call.
Yeah.
Yeah. 8-5. Thomas is throwing a little luck at this.
Just one more thing about a ref. As players, you want to have a confident ref. Knows what he's talking about.
Consistent.
Stay with his calls.
Yep.
You're not wavering anywhere, and that's what he's brought to the tournament this weekend. So back at an 8-5 lead for Thomas. Here's your pinch opportunity. Oh, you're not going to get it past Jake. Nice hands.
You know, I almost think that he chose that second shot because Jake got the first one. He goes, that wasn't the right shot. I'm just going to fire it again.
What great hands down the left side for a pinch.
Yep.
With the backhand for Jake Bredenbeck. Back in the box. Tight game 4 here.
6-8.
There you
Nice
go.
shot.
Yep.
Those are so scary when a court's a little wet that when it reaches that side wall, it's just going to slide down
Yep.
the wall and you're not going to get it.
Nine 9-6 here. It doesn't feel like a 9-6 lead, but he is there in the box serving.
Get this serve about 1 inch higher on the left. Nope. I mean, short isn't a point for Jake.
This little kind of half-pace Z's been kind of effective
Yeah.
for him. Let's see if he keeps doing that. Nope. Oh, hit his racket on the wall.
That's a good serve. And he broke something.
Oh,
The frame, I think, broke. Oh, wait a minute. Bumper guard?
get a racket switch out real quick. So we'll stay here with you. Quick racket change for Thomas Carter.
Not a timeout. Jake can't leave the court. No coaching, right? No coaching, no water, no food,
No arguing.
no arguing. No glove change.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Pablo's telling us old school stories.
Short
Short.
serve.
7-9, this could be it. Thomas makes this shot. He's up serving for the game. Hard Z or the jam? Neither. See? Oh,
Nice
that's
by
a great
Thomas.
shot. That's kind of different. He's been hit that pinch or line. That was a good one.
Now Jake's kind of been loose on some of his shots, having to come off the back wall. Thomas is too good not to shoot those and put a point on the board. We're at-
I think I'd want him to make Jake make a shot here. Let's not lob it second serve. Let's go for it now. Let's put it in play.
like hard Z.
Yep.
Straight
That's a
in.
great serve. 1 inch higher was all he needed. We're going fifth.
Yes. You guys come in the box. Let us know what you think going into the fifth game. Great job by Thomas Carter. So we'll be back when Game 5 begins.
My name is Andre Parrilla and I play with Gearbox. I love about Gearbox that everyone's part of the family and they have the best equipment in a great sport. Dedication makes a great athlete, obviously talent and passion. One of my beliefs is that we're capable of doing a lot of things that we cannot even imagine. It's just part of enjoying the process and then gets to whatever we want to get. Any sport that young athletes are playing, if you really like it, and as I said, if you put the dedication and the passion I told you guys you don't even imagine how far you can go.
Took us 5 years to invent this formula, fully absorbs into the rubber and disappears. The grip advantage on the court in terms of speed and acceleration, agility, footwork, and really confidence when you play, it all comes from your feet. The grip really makes a difference.
Welcome back, 2025 USAR Indoor National Championships here at the Bay Club, Pleasanton, California. Richard Eisman, Kenny Stone on the call for this first semifinal match. We're going 5, Kenny.
I'm excited.
Yeah, what a good job by Thomas Carter coming back after that beating.
Yeah, 11-0 is one game.
Yeah.
It's a best of 5. He lost a game in there. Now, I mean, points, you add up the losing points, Jake's going to get first serve, and he already showed he could serve out the whole game, but Thomas got his 5th game.
Yep. Man, how to fight through adversity and then come back and win that game 4. That's a good job by Carter. You know, Kenny, after an 11-0 win, like in Game 3, what do you think Jake's thought process was on that? Can you kind of take the foot off the gas a little bit on that?
Or I don't know. Or did he press it harder?
Yep.
So I don't know. What does he do now?
Yep.
Does he swing at a harder serve now? Does he really bring it? He's probably. I didn't watch him. I don't know if he talked to his brother or somebody between games. Maybe they've got a serve that they've seen that he should be doing.
That's a good start.
Yeah,
there.
I mean, that jam serve, Thomas can be fooled by it once, but he needs to be on the lookout for it now and be ready to hit that one. Oh, that's flat.
Yeah. Yes, two great backhands by Jake BREDENBECK from Minnesota, the Viking. All set up off 2 good serves at the beginning. Just short.
Short?
Yep. Maybe a hard Z or to the backhand, but I would stay backhand here if I was Jake.
That half Z, he did a lot. Well, I'm wrong every time. It doesn't matter. So it's, yes.
Pinch here. No, he's passing. Nice, Thomas straight in.
Yeah, the one he hit down the line the first time, it's almost like he was setting up the next point. He's not going to beat Jake completely. Hits it down the line, gets him a shorter second attempt. 1-2.
Surprised nobody pinched the ball there, you know.
Yeah.
A lot of, 36, 35-foot shots overhead.
Second serve.
Opportunity here by Jake. That's a short serve. Nice.
Oh, that's a great re-kill. Wow. Jake left it up. Thomas got the down the line he wanted. Just ticked the wall. 3-1, game 5.
Stretch out to the right and cross to the left with a straight kill. Good serve and a good point by Jake BREDENBECK, pumping himself up to a 4-1 lead here. That was a good serve down the right, Kenny.
And Thomas, I didn't even notice how far he's been shifted to the right here.
Good get.
Very good. Oops.
Coming off.
Oops.
Get that. It's down. It's down.
I know. I thought I saw one bounce too. Disagree. The other line judge is thinking. He's replaying it in his mind. Or did he give a signal?
I don't know if did he appeal? I didn't see him appeal.
He appealed. Damien was thumbs down, and the line judge on the right is I'm kind of blocked.
I don't know what.
I think it's Tom Furman, yeah.
It's Furman.
Oh, we won't use his real name. Tom F.
Tom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 2 bounces. He called 2 bounces. He agreed. So
Okay.
that'll be a point for Jake. So we had 1 disagree, 1 agree on the appeal. Ref's call was a 2 bounce get by Thomas Carter, so that's going to be a point. And now he's called a timeout. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back when play resumes.
My name is Jake BREDENBECK, and I play with Gearbox. I personally love a solid frame. I've always loved how Gearbox has felt, and there's no better frame on the market. My mindset in racquetball and in life, because I think sports and life just coincide, they're great representations of each other, is you have to work hard, understand that there are going to be setbacks, but if it's something that you want, there's really no stopping you, and that's kind of how I live. I just go after what I want.
Welcome back, everyone. Game 5, Jake BREDENBECK out to a 5-1 lead.
Better serves.
Good timeout by Thomas Carter. Yeah.
Jake's serves are dialed in this game.
Yes.
Both sides.
He's got a few quick points off a serve return kill for Jake BREDENBECK. A couple jam serves, a couple different good angles. See if he keeps the ball over here. He likes to come to Thomas's forehand too. So let's see. Hard Z, good
serve.
Point.
Yep. Pablo says you can't come back from 6-1. All right.
See, Kenny, when you have that same type of setup stroke in the service box, and you throw a hard Z, then you throw a jam in, and you can't pick it up right away, that kind of impacted that.
I think he scored points both backhand corner, forehand corner, Z, and the jam. He's got all 4 of his serves working this game. I think Cole's trying to keep the play moving here. I know when you need a towel, the game can drag a little bit, but 6-1.
Now the ball's wet because of his leg.
Yeah.
Veteran stall tactics there. You're seeing live and in action right now. Next up on the court, Holly Scott, Eric Mania, first semifinal women's qualifying. Followed by Dana De La Rosa, Bobby Horn, and then Naomi Ross, Annie Sanchez. Oh,
great shot.
He's feeling it.
Yeah, you just can't fire it hard cross-court high at Jake and hope that works out.
Some of the quickest hands, too, in the front court, you know. Just be able to re-kill that with a quick wrist snap.
7-1.
Serves good.
Ooh, that's trouble. That's trouble.
And there's a short hop with the backhand.
That's a tough shot.
Yep. Jake in control of this 5th game. All his serves
Sidewall crack.
Yeah, his serves have been the difference in this 5th game here.
Absolutely.
He's got everything he's wanted, different angles. All the returns have been right in his wheelhouse.
Short. Jam? With the Z.
Z. He's going to track that. He's going to shoot. And a pinch. Yeah.
Great shot. Match point.
Oh, almost got a crack out.
Thomas will be appealing, but he's going to lose it. Oh.
And he's going to appeal the serve. That's
not going
to. That's 11-1. See, IRF, you're supposed to stop, right, Pablo? So you're supposed to stop when you have an appeal. I believe that's it.
The serve was good. The serve was good, though.
Yep. Okay, everyone, congratulations, Jake Bredenbeck, onto the finals. Good job by Thomas Carter fighting back to get to a 5th game.
Good match.
Kenny, your final thoughts on the match?
I like seeing Jake improve as he went, but Thomas is great. That was a great first match for us today.
Yep.
The finals will be tomorrow for Jake, and you have a women's match coming up next, and we're going to definitely put a woman on the mic.
I believe so. So we'll be back when after warm-ups are started and finished, and then we'll bring it back to you. So thanks, Kenny, for joining us this afternoon. I know you're going to be here all weekend.
Oh yeah,
you're going to be in and out.
Maybe.
I'll be in and out. So we'll see what the mystery commentators are coming up. Thanks, everyone.